Hey folks, Landstryder here, and welcome back to another episode of Create Above and Beyond. Today we're going to be starting on Chapter 2. So, if we take a look at the quest book here, we look in here, everything's checkmarked. We have, in fact, created each one of these contraptions, 1 through 8. There's 8. So
Yay.
we're ready to move on to, well, we got this stuff here that we could work with some more. We could, but we've done it, right? Like we've got the rubber. It's down over here. It's doing its thing. We don't really got to worry about it. We could set it up so that it was cooking the rubber, but it's going to happen eventually, right?
You might want to check your sound settings. You keep fading. Your voice keep fading out. I can't hear you. Like all the sounds from your end keep fading away from me.
Keep fading away from you?
Yeah. I heard that, by the way.
Okay. Maybe it was just a bad mic position. Let's keep going.
Yeah. Hopefully
that'll come out. But anyway, contraption 9 and 9.1, I think it is. What is we got? We've got it making the rubber. So 9.3 and, well, that's not really a contraption. So basically the only thing we're not doing is cooking it up and storing it. So I think that's acceptable to be leaving that step out. I hope you guys find that acceptable. If not, we can easily add that in later on. Let me know. What your opinion is on it. Well, we eventually will want it anyway, because we're gonna want to be able to have a drawer full of fully processed, ready to go rubber. So it's gonna happen eventually, whether you guys want me to or not. We'll do it. It's not today, because we're ready for Chapter 2, and I'm ready to look at that Chapter 2 right now by checking the mark. Bam! We're ready for the alluring expedition. Expedience, I mean. Expedition? Alluring. A little different there. Slightly. Alright, let's click the box. There we go. Now we're ready to move into the next chapter. And new contraptions. Woohoo! Okay, temporary sand. What? Oh, yeah, we don't have a problem getting sand. In fact, we might need to make another thing just for sand for this. Yeah. We might have to set up another strainer just to get the sand for the Certus production. Actually, what am I thinking? I don't need that. That's it does say temporary. It's like only a temp. Yeah. You only need that. That's something we don't need to. There's no contraption involved.
Well, once we can get to mechanical crafting.
Yes, it's the seeds that we need, and we've got the Certus quartz seeds. I think, did you just find them, or did you actually craft these up?
No, I actually crafted those up from the first bits of quartz we had of each type.
Which is, just throw.
To make sure that we had them when we were ready.
Cool. Well, we have them, and we're ready. Couldn't check that one. And what is this? Contraption 10, no part of a mechanism chain yet. Very important for creating relevant machines. Melter fluid pipe, mechanical mixer. Gee, this looks a lot like our setup right here. Right here. That's what this is. So, contraption 10, done. We kind of did that one in advance. Yeah. I mean, the only thing I could do is I could, maybe automatically produce the ingots and then pull them out. Nah. A little bit of hand action's okay for now.
Yeah,
so that
we're gonna need that for more than just the brass anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna need. Well, that's the other reason. This is like our workshop, so these are not dedicated to a particular task. Although this one works for that. It works for a lot of other things too. So, But yeah, that's our workshop mixer. If we're gonna set it up to make brass like in an assembly line fashion, we probably want to set it up over there somewhere in the future factory. We need to cover this. We need to fix the make the tree farm look a little nicer. Get rid of all the dirt and sand on the inside of what will be a building eventually here. I'm thinking like this would probably be like the edge of the building. possibly, kind of. I mean, there might have to be like some. Yeah, we'll make it work. I think we'll make it work. Can always move things around if it doesn't. And you might have noticed this thing. I have not showed this thing in a video yet. I don't think. Yes, this is my elevator. Self-power, independent system, so that it doesn't, draw power from anything else. So it should work pretty good. Goes up and down. Push the button. There's a seat on it for me because sometimes I get really laggy with my internet connection, and if I'm on the seat, there's no way for me to like fall through it because of the lag. I don't think Nacht has that issue, so he doesn't have to sit on the seat when he goes down and up. But yeah, you sit on the seat. I sit on the seat. I push the button. I made it so that I could push the button from the seat so I could stay on it, just in case. And then I've got it set up so that we come down to this level, and I can add more levels later on. But I've only got this one level and the bottom. So I can come down to here. The light indicates whether it's currently going up or down. I can switch the direction with this button. Now it would go back up if I got back on it and push the go button. But if I want to go down, make sure the light's lit and then hit the go button and I'll go down. Hello. And this takes us right down to a cave. I either need to brick that up or make it so that zombies don't come and get you while you're going down the elevator. But it brings us right down to the end-of-sight generator. Nice. As I think it's pretty cool. I mean, and since I can only go up the ladder at a certain speed anyway, this is technically, I think, the same speed. I don't have to hold the button. I can just ride it up. Now, the reason I have all these trap doors here, so I had to have something in every space because of the way I'm doing the car. Keep going. Go to the surface. Because of the way I'm doing the car, I'm using the linear chassis instead of other methods of instead of using the super glue and then just gluing the particular bits together and having that move as an entity. I try to avoid the super glue. I know it may be more optimized than it was in the past, but there for a while it was pretty poorly optimized for servers, and I just want to avoid it on the server as much as possible until I get a confirmation that it's safe. So for that, till then, I will probably use the chassis method of making larger contraptions. I will use the super glue very rarely, if at all. So there's that, and we are on chapter 2 now. So water supply. Yes, that's just putting. Don't we have a water supply already? Am I pumping water anywhere? I think I am. Oh, that's easy to do though. So we're gonna need a water supply. Oh, I know why we need a water supply. It is for the contraption that is going to reproduce our quartz crystals, contraption 12, yes. And that's not really a contraption by itself. It's just get a water supply, which is put a pump, some pipe, and water. Okay, there. Alright, well, I'm going to go get some parts together, I think. Yeah, we're going to need some bronze and stuff. I might have to do some manual crafting to get a little bit of skystone dust. Oh, skystone dust. Yes. Oh, and we got the iron for days contraption, 15. I might work on that one first. Just because we need iron. Lots of it. Although we do have the trade thing now, though, so not too big of a deal. Alright, well, I gotta go find some skystone. I am gonna go do that. I'm gonna get all the parts together, and I'll come back and put together a contraption. Probably contraption number 12. So, back when I am ready to set that up, guys. So, be back at the intro. Okay, so we went out and got some skystone, and we're now grinding it to get our skystone dust. And of course, we get our skystone back, so we can eventually make this into. Now that we have our skystone, we have like a little more than a stack of it. Yeah, we can grind that up, and then we can let that'll last us forever. We can put that into our contraption eventually, and that needs to go into contraption 11. But to do that, I kind of need some brass. I really got to do some manual steps here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook up some quartz crystals manually. In fact, we need our pump and water and all that stuff. Where should I do this at? I got some power right down there that I might be able to pull off of that system. And that's pumping. No, okay. We'll do it down there. So what I need is a mixer. Do I have a mixer ready to go? Does not look like it. Do got some copper machines, and I've got my spout. I've already got my spout made. That's good, because that's the main thing I need for making the crystals. Because we're not going to throw them in water and hope that they grow, because that takes forever.
Yes.
Forever, ever. Okay, so we need Certus quartz. The thing I don't have is I don't have a crafting machine. Some kind of crafter. I don't need an auto crafter to skip the sand portion of this recipe. Eventually. Oh, well, sand.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we got sand in there.
There's a sand drawer up above, too. Inside.
Oh, you know what I think is happening here? Is that just like not sending the clay on at all at the moment? Oh, I see why it's not sending the clay on. Remember what we were talking about earlier?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's because there's iron nuggets on the belt, and it doesn't know what to do with them. It's just been stuck. Well, now we know. We thought we were clever. That wasn't that at all. And I switched my food over. I'm now using the vegetable soup from Farmer's Delight. I like it. You have to deal... Oh! When did we get a cyan toolbox? Nice.
I pulled that out of a piece of randomium ore just a bit ago.
Oh, sweet. That is sweet. It's random. Yeah, that stuff's...
Randomium ore is random.
It's pretty random. It is very, very random. Okay, so what I need to do is we need our spout somewhere set up. You know, I really don't want to be down... I want to kind of like be like right here with this, because I don't want to have to go all the way over there to do my stuff. This is my workshop area. Alright, so we'll make it work here. And we'll power it from... Like, where do I have some power that I'm not... I could pull it off of the elevator. The elevator doesn't need all that power.
You could also just check and see if it'll run off of what's there for the... off those water wheels,
true.
too.
I could. Oh, you know where else I could get my water from? I can get it from the roof. All right.
Yeah.
Where's my pipes?
Right, we do have the cistern up there. It's full.
Yep. I get that water right up there. Where's my pipes? Do I have pipes?
Oh, so how are you?
There's some pipes. Yeah. Yes. How
You're
am
just
I?
using an open-ended pipe to
Yeah.
pull water from the world, aren't you?
Yes, that's exactly what I do. Don't.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, because
That works too.
Yeah, it's simple. Yeah, infinite water supply with crate is pretty easy.
Yep.
Pretty easy.
Just if you use the whole hose pulley.
You don't need the hose
That
pulley.
will consider a
Yes.
a pool infinite if it consists of more than 1,000 blocks.
I know how this works.
Oh yeah, for the audience.
Oh, for that. Okay. Yeah. So there's a couple ways to get your fluid into your pipes, is what Knock is trying to point out. One way is to just put the pipe up against the source block of whatever fluid is you're trying to use. Now these are source blocks in here, right? Kind of doesn't look like it.
Yes, they are.
They are all four, all 8 of them are source blocks?
All 8 of them are source blocks.
Okay, that's all matters. So yeah, and then it acts as an infinite water supply, just like if you were bucketing, because it only pulls in one bucket at a time, and then the water refreshes just like it would vanilla style. Okay, so,
Yep.
And I think I would like my... You know what? As much as this bench is nice, I haven't sat in this bench. I don't really use the bench.
Yeah, especially since it's not actually a sittable bench.
I was making a joke.
Just decorative.
And we can put that there. Of course, we need a depot. I don't think I've made a depot yet. Depot? We need depot. Not sipot. Depot. There's a road where I grew up named Depot Road. And yeah, a lot of people like to mispronounce it. You go down there on Depot Road?
Yeah.
Yeah. I grew up in the country, folks. I can tell you. I'm allowed to make fun of country folks because I am one. So now that that's there, we just need a water to come down through there. Where's our pipe? We need some kind of a pump. Oof, where we? You know what? Since we're so close to the wind turbine there, I think I am going to pull the power from that. I don't need... Though I do want, like... Ooh. Just realized I need a lot of spin because I want it to be pumping fast. Where can I get a lot of spin from? I need to get it from the very end of the chain, which is like right there, and then come up. Now, the shorter the pipe, the faster it works, and then also the faster your pumps, the faster it works. So there's a couple different factors here in making this efficient, and I want you to pump that way. And now our spout down here should fill with water any moment now. Any moment now. I have a bad feeling about it.
Also, for those viewing from home, those pipes only have, or the pumps rather, only have a range of 16 blocks they can push or pull.
Yes. You can check on the status of what's going on by clicking on these, and you can see I have water in there. Is there water to there? There is water to there. There's water there. Okay. Oh, water has made it to the spout. Okay, so we're good. Now I can put my seed on there, and it'll go pump, 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 and it'll just keep filling that. Okay, yeah. See, it's a little slow, but it's not too terrible. It's acceptable. The pump is, if it was a little closer or a little faster pump, but I think we're okay. I'll leave it like that. That's good. But there we go. That is not quite an automation of this. So we actually need to, yes, this is technically done, but it's not automatic yet because we don't have the parts to make it automatic. Not fully automatic. What we will need, now that we can do that, oh, look at that. Throw that back on. We can partially automate it right now. I just need a barrel. There's a strange place for barrels. Let me get it out of there because I don't think it belongs there. And if we put a barrel there, and I throw an andesite funnel right there, then we take these two crystals that I just made. I'm going to throw them back into the grinder and grind them back into dust. We got some skystone dust. Skystone takes a long time to process too, so much longer than like crushing other things, I think. I've noticed. But are these done yet? Yes. So don't be impatient with it. Is basically what I'm saying. Either that or put it on a, give it some torque if you want it to go faster. Some RPMs, I mean, not torque. Sand. Can't wait till we can make the feral lanterns. Light all this area up. Not have a bunch of torches hanging around. Alright, so then we make some more seeds. Okay, notice that we now have 4 seeds. We started with 2. So every time we do this process, it's going to double our seed count, or our Certus count. Now, this depot will automatically put things on it. Now, I don't have anything to take things off. Now, if I put a hopper underneath this, it'll actually pull straight through. Yeah, so the only way that I can do this is I need a brass funnel to be able to pull off the specific thing that I want It will not throw another one on there until you take the one off that's currently there. That's just how the funnel works. But that's this whole string right here, growing the crystals. All we really need to do is now have these crystals. Then you could do it so that there was like 4 of these set up, and then you know it comes in and it goes around and or goes down a line, and you know each one does a step. But it's easier for me. I think it's easier just to let the one spout do the step, all 4 steps, and then just pull it off at the end when it's done. It's probably not as fast as doing it the other way, though you would definitely need a better water supply because you'd be using water 4 times faster.
Or more wait time this way in between.
Yeah, and like I said, once this has its brass funnel on this side to pull out the completed ones, we won't. We'll be able to just like throw a stack in, get 2 stacks out, reprocess 1 stack, get 2 stacks, reprocess 1 stack, get 2 stacks. That's the plan. And then eventually have a something do that for us. Not even have to, come over and recycle them. We'll have an arm to do that for us. It's probably the way to go. Mechanical arm. But that is contraption 12, mostly sorted. I haven't put it fully together, but I've explained what we're shooting for, so I think that's good. Water supply, yes, we know about the water supply. Now it's time to go get the sky stone and do the things with the sky stone. So we're gonna take this half stack sky stone. I'm gonna get my bucket out because we're gonna do some. We have to do this manually first. This is what it amounts to. Maybe if I had a bucket. Apparently don't have a bucket. And I can use this water supply in a dedicated system, but right now we're going to do that eventually. But right now I'm going to use my little system over there for the moment. What was I coming in here for? I forget. A bucket.
Bucket.
All right. Well, let me get our Certus quartz reprocessing again before I forget. Get my bucket. Because I need to get water into that basin, and I don't want to pump it in because, yeah, it's not dedicated for that. So that can go in there. Then we throw in what I think is 8 pieces of sky stone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
4.
4 for half a bucket. 8
for half bucket. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Which, yeah, since we're doing buckets, I'm just trying to keep it in the bucket ratio. Once we have our full contraption set up, it won't matter because it'll just continuously produce this liquid.
Yeah. And I'd looked up the recipe because I wasn't even sure how much to use, so I hadn't got to the point of seeing how much water was being called for in the recipe.
Ah, okay. All right. Well, we've got Certus seeds again. Now we have 8 of them. I could start using some of them and then keep duplicating. Yeah, use 4 of them, which is actually the amount that I need. Except, ooh, you know what I don't have? I totally forgot. We need charged Certus. We have some charged Certus. We have some quartz. I think we have, yeah, we have quartz. Nether quartz. And some redstone, because we need fluix. Yeah, we need fluix. Just come down to some water. Throw, 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 throw. Do your thing. Do your thing. There it goes. And shazam, we've got fluix crystals. Now, before I even do anything with these, I'm going to throw half these fluix crystals in to get crushed. so that we will never have to worry about crafting or making them that way again, because we'll be able to reproduce them. There's a few things we need flux dust for, but it's pretty rare. And you can only get that by crushing the actual crystals, not the other way. You can't get them once you've created the pure form. You can't get the dust anymore. But that's irrelevant. It says what we need right now is a charger. This one right here, the charger, which is an andesite machine casing. Do we have any of those ready to go? No, but I got stuff to craft one. Recipe.
Yeah, we do. Oh, casings.
Casing. That's good. I got it.
Oh, the machines we've got in here.
And then we just add that to there, and now we've got a charger. Okay, and then our charger. Now this is going to eventually go where... Let's go right there for now. But it'll eventually go... Actually, you know what? I want on a hopper. Hoppers. Toe peasers. Hoppers. Actually, I need 2 of them. Of course, I don't have enough stuff for 2 of them. How would I have stuff? Are we seriously out of iron? Like, totally out? Like, totally out.
There's no blocks in there?
No blocks.
Not blocks of iron?
No. White wool?
Nope,
Smooth stone?
white wool. Whoops.
No iron. No iron. No iron. You know what?
I did just throw some into process in the skystone. The one that's processing skystone right now, the millstone.
Nah, I ain't messing with that. This is how I'm fixing the problem. Right here. You know how you fix the problem? You throw money at it. Here's my problem fixed. What was I need the iron for? Hoppers. Okay. Which I actually need to get some more. Those first. Give me some hoppas. A hopper. There's really no reason to have no need for anything more than just 2 hoppers. Like that, because I think I can charge this from the back. Or I can just hopper into the back and put the charger on the top. Do we have a spare dynamo? I could swear I seen that we had an extra dynamo.
Yeah, in the chest you just pulled the money out of.
Oh.
Down there. Yep.
I was looking at it a second. That's probably why I remembered seeing it. Because I was looking at it just a few seconds ago. Alright, so we need to get this up on... Oh, dang. Top. I got it. And power it up. Power. Give it a little charcoal. And then we throw in a stack of Certus quartz into here, and those will eventually become charged. Boom. Okay. Because we need lots of charged Certus quartz, because we're going to throw it into this basin over here to convert that into destabilized redstone. We need 4 of that. 4 of them per bucket.
That's how you make the destabilized redstone?
That's how we make destabilized redstone.
Weird.
Isn't it? Isn't it awesome, though?
You
Weirdly
also
awesome.
just melt redstone.
Well, you could. But, you know. But that you can't get for free. You can get all these ingredients totally for free. Because the
charged... you can just charge the quartz to... And then it makes uncharged quartz after.
Yep, and then you just recycle it. Yep, bring it back over, throw it back in. You just have to have it going around in a loop. Same with the skystone. You have that going around in a loop. And you just have continuous production of stuff. So I've got to do this manual process quite a bit in order to get our initial stuff. But we are going to need to have our thing set up over here. Come over here. Like soon. So, looks like this thing's killed a creeper and it's going backwards again. And it's probably going backwards because it killed a creeper. There we go. Sort of fixed it. Once this thing is fenced off and lit up, it won't be having mobs get in there and mess with it, so it'll be alright.
Yeah.
Okay. What's it coming over here to? Oh, yeah. So we need to set up our next stage here, which is going to go off. I think we're just going to keep going that direction until we get to the maximum level of mechanisms.
Yep, or maybe turn around and loop it back at some point. But
yeah, we might turn sideways.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
Yeah, this next one's just going to be in line. Is what is the important bit there, which means we need to have the belt go quite a bit further. At least that far. And those are piling? Why are those piling up?
No, those are the ones I pulled off and then threw back on as a pile.
Okay. You know what? That's not doing anything. So it doesn't need to be there. Ugh, my inventory's full. That out. Okay, there we go. Alright, rotate that. Put the belt on it, and then that should stop this thing from spitting any more of these out. The belt's not moving. Looks like it did. There we go. Put the extra ones in there. Cool. Alright, so that belt's not moving. That's good. That will stop. That'll prevent things from just going past while I am ready to set up the next stage, which is going to be another 3 deployers. I actually have them ready to go right here. And these could even be right here. So they could start right here because there's going to be a brass funnel or brass tunnel right there. Yeah, the deployers can be here. How am I going to rotate that one? Ah, I did it. Okay. And these are going to get our... so yeah, what I'll do is I'll actually probably use this space either in front or behind here to eventually set up the production of the, what are they called? Circuit things? Tubes. There. These things. I know how to make electron tubes. So we're gonna need like molten iron. We're gonna need to. We're not gonna do
quartz,
that.
Yeah,
no, we're not gonna do rose quartz.
Oh, I saw. Yeah.
We're gonna hang on. Let me get out of the. Get away from the critters here real quick. It's nice. One thing about having our beds down in this hole like this is if there's mobs right outside the house, we're still far enough away to sleep.
Yep.
Anyway, so electron tubes. There we go. To get the rose quartz, we're going to use this mixing recipe right here, which uses pure or nether. I didn't realize I could use nether quartz, but yeah, I use some kind of quartz. I'm going to use pure Certus. And we throw that in with the destabilized redstone that we just crafted up there, and then we'll get some of that completed redstone alley. We don't got to mess with the sandpaper and all the redstone and all that other regular method of making it, because this is much more fun and cheap. Okay, but I need more Certus. That's what I got distracted on. Okay, so what was I saying? Oh, I was gonna do this a whole bunch more, and then I talked about setting up the machine to make the actual mechanism. H mechanism. We need the precision, not the precision. That's the kinetic. We need the precision mechanism, which takes 2 of these guys, electron tubes, and the screwdriver. So we're gonna want to make the screwdriver real quick and have that ready to go. Have that in the hand, on the arm. Blue. I need blue. I know I seen a cornflower here not long ago, and in order to get the maximum result. Why are you on my stuff? Did I just break my axe? I think I did. I did. Well, it's okay. I wanted to upgrade the head on this anyway to steel. Or something more damaging. Now that I have the skystone, I could actually make that weird material, that weird wood material from Tinker's. You don't know what I'm talking about, do you?
Vague idea.
Alright, so we got a screwdriver. And I could just go use the screwdriver, but it has durability and it will eventually get used up. So we don't want that. We would like to have an endless screwdriver, just like we have an endless saw already. So we come to the marketplace. We've already got our saw. We need our screwdriver. Do we have enough coins? We do. Nice. 1, 2, 3. I gotta put some things away. Get this out of my inventory. Inventory cleanup time. Okay. Now I can actually get the coins into my inventory. We can finish this up. All right. Let's get some gold. 3, 4, and 5. That should give us our 5 gold coins. No?
Yep.
Yes? Yes. Oh, it automatic. Oh, you got
went
it.
to me.
It all went to you. Team leader. Team leader. This is squad command calling team leader. Did you receive that shipment of screwdriver? Where
I
you
got the
at?
coins. I'm on my way back up.
Oh, yeah, you got to turn the coins